Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, I finally made it.
You just scared. Said, I'm.
access to everything.
Nah, it's all good. I don't want
Well,
access.
you
I
know,
want to enjoy this and just be a shit talking motherfucker.
I mean, if you just want to talk shit,
Well,
I can give you
don't
permission
shush. He can hear us now.
Great.
But Devi, if you just want to talk shit, I can add you to Chalk's House of Pain.
Yeah, that's a good one to be in.
Oh,
Alright.
and King, sorry that me, Hash, and Devi were late. We really didn't want to be here.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Bird.
I'm surprised that
Sure.
you haven't left yet.
Okay,
He said he muted himself.
so Chalk had a really good idea for part of the grilling, and we were just not going to show up.
I figured there was something like that was gonna happen, and I'm like, these bitches ain't here. Let's have some fun and fuck with them. I already had that in the back of my mind. Why is they gonna play a trick on me by not being here? All right, before the grilling gets done, let's shout out everybody that's been hyping up the hype train right now. So we got Devi, 2-month subscription. You got hashtag with the 2-month subscription. Slice with the 2-month subscription. Pocket subbing with the Prime rating with the party of 4. Beautiful Destroyer with the 1500 biddies. Devi with his couch biddies. And that is it.
Y'all couldn't do a full 3 months. Y'all had to stop at 2. Come on now.
Y'all have been
Look,
live for 2.
Yeah, goob.
I want to say something real quick.
You will know if you've been here.
We've been here. We've just been talking about you while you had us muted.
No, I'm talking about being an affiliate.
Oh, okay.
I am
So-
affiliate. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good for you.
Listen.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, never mind. My brain's not working. Go ahead, biscuits.
Okay. If she's still in here, Pockets, I just want to say, we see you. We see you like our post on Twitter and Instagram. We see you. We're glad to have you here tonight. Thank you for the follow. If you stick around, you're in for a treat. What we do here is we do a podcast where we interview a member, and tonight is our member of the month, who is also our video tech.
Already been
Supremacy
interviewed.
King. Yeah, you've already been interviewed, but this is your
You didn't
interview.
have to tell him that.
Well, they may go back and look in the VODs and be like, why did he get 2? But Supremacy is our member of the month. This is his last day as reigning terror.
Yeah, his reign of terror is almost over.
Good. I don't want to.
Honestly, I can't even notice a difference.
You guys suck. And just so you guys know, Dom Upsent, however you say his name, just followed us well.
Oh yeah, wasn't he from Prime String?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I gifted him a sub in there just a little while ago.
Now hydrate, you bitches.
You were bribing people to be here? Is that what I'm hearing, biscuits?
That's what it sounds like.
That's a negative. I didn't know
It
he
took
was
her
gonna.
a while to respond.
It did.
Okay, so
Debbie,
I
they
was
ain't
talking
no terror. They ain't nobody to terrorize. You guys are already scared little bitches.
gargle it down. I just refilled my tea. Thanks to Miss Vengeful Madness and Vengeful Madness, I might have to go to the store and get some more tea.
He's gonna have to,
That's right.
they're gonna start drowning us now. They love doing that.
All right, everybody got 2 bottles handy?
I've got half a bottle of Crown.
I already did that on my stream. I had my freaking whiskey ready.
Oh, why didn't I know that? Okay.
Yeah, I literally between Busta. You were there, or maybe you weren't. You were absent. It was after the SSG raid on my channel. They were just hydrating me, so I got 2 bottles. Started drowning myself.
And you're
All right.
still here.
I'm still here. Damn it.
That's because he's got big gills.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I got that rim shot ready for Biscuits all night.
Wait, you got the what?
Oh,
Said something about a rim shot.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I heard that right. Alright. I'm just gonna fuck off and play Apex again. I'll see y'all later.
It's hot in here.
Where you going?
Biscuits already getting high, and it's my roast.
Oh,
She's getting nervous.
All right,
getting
so
nervous.
like I said, okay, we had our trailer. We watched our new trailer. We got the hype started. We had some bits. We had some subs. And now we're getting endless amounts of hydrates. We got some follows.
You know why? You know why, Biscuits? You know why?
Why?
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
If you don't have the stream on, you won't hear it.
Oh.
Dairy.
Legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't listening to the stream. My bad. All right.
Double
So-
echo.
Here we go. As always, you can highlight my message, to redeem a question to ask Supremacy, and we will read those
Yes.
at the end.
And Devi, you sure you want to put those words out to Slice? She's gonna come in here and roast her ass.
He'd probably like it. Old bastard.
He's in here.
That's why he's quiet.
Speaking of which,
All right. So we are gonna get right into this grill fest here. I'm just curious if everybody likes their Supremacy medium well or rare.
oh god.
I gotta fix that nightbot real quick.
All right. So while our guest fixes our stream,
You continue, Biscuits.
do you prefer boxers or briefs?
The fuck kind of roast is this?
He prefers Huggies, don't you see?
Oh, okay. So what brand Huggies?
Huggies is the brand. You have kids, Biscuit.
There's Little Movers, and then there's Super Dry. There's
Yeah.
2 or 3 different ones, okay?
That's just the style. Huggies is the brand.
I'm assuming he likes the super dry
Doo-doo.
or the little movers. Okay. He just prefers boys.
Only Debbie will know that.
All right. So let's move away from the underwear question. What 3 words best describe you?
Fuck you, bitches.
I had to count those words.
One,
right.
a 2, a 3. Come on, the Tootsie Roll commercial helps you out to count.
He doesn't count high enough.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So seriously, is that the best 3 words that describe you?
Yeah, because I don't describe myself.
You don't describe yourself? Okay. I'm gonna put
I'm just
Debbie
me.
on.
There,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just me.
I'm gonna put Debbie on the spot and Chalk. Chalk, wait just a second before you reply. But can you guys tell us what 3 words you think describe Supremacy?
Okay, I was zoned out. What was the question?
What 3 words best describe Supremacy?
got nothing.
Those are 3 words. I got nothing.
All right, so everybody in chat right now, I see Vengeful. He said mustard on pizza. Everybody reply with what 3 words you think best describe supremacy, and go.
This ain't 3 words, but I'll play on the stream. Ready?
Hands off, that's a Prezi for Fusey.
Prom says that doesn't go there, but that's 4 words. He tried to make 2 words into one.
The present for Fusey. That's my 3 words.
Hands off, that's a Prezi for
Present
Fusey.
confusing.
That's good.
All right. So, what is something you are obsessed with?
There's really nothing I'm obsessed with. Just a normal person.
Mustard on pizza.
Not obsessed with it. I just like mustard on pizza every now and then.
So what got? So
Man, I like
how
hot
did-
sauce on pizza every once in a while.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I know Biscuit's questions. How did I get to mustard on pizza?
Yeah.
And I'll get with hash. Okay. So I do the same thing. I like hot sauce on my pizza too. Especially like on leftovers. You know, when the pizza's
Yeah.
fresh and hot, I just want to eat it like that. But leftovers, you know, you want to add on, never cooks right, whatever. One day, okay, I'm living on my own, okay? Just this when I moved to Idaho by myself, you know, barely making it by, barely had anything. I had pizza. I ran out of fucking hot sauce. But I had mustard, and for the longest time, most of my life, for like 20 something years, I hated fucking mustard. And then my taste buds changed, and I fucking love mustard. So I was putting mustard on fucking everything. So then when I saw I ran out of hot sauce and I saw I had mustard, I said, fuck it, let's try it. And that's how that started.
Okay,
was good for me.
so are we talking about just plain old yellow mustard?
Plain old yellow mustard.
Oh my god.
Mustard.
I don't even eat that on hot dogs.
You ain't American.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the thing about mustard, to me anyway, the thing about mustard is it just covers the taste of everything. So I would eat mustard if I wanted to cover up the taste of something that I was eating.
Yes, Slice
So-
knows about this, mermaid.
And so I don't want to cover up the taste of pizza.
Yeah, so that's how it came about. I just tried it. It was good to me. I have it every now and then on my, you know, next day pizza. Not something I always go to, but it's not, at least for me, it's not bad. I know from other people I had tried it, said it was good, like, you know, they do it. And then there's some people that can't do it. All depends. And I know Vengeful, he said he'll try mustard on pizza when he hits his 50 subs, and I think he got his 50 subs. So we want to see if he can
Vengeful,
try it.
how did it go? How did the mustard on pizza go?
He hasn't tried it yet.
Okay, so Pocket says that Domino's in England served their pizza with mustard on it. So I guess it's a thing.
See, I didn't know it was the thing. I just tried it and said, fuck it.
Venge said it's going on Sunday the 7th.
So say you got a whole country doing it, okay? You can't call me weird.
Yeah, but Pockets, is it just regular mustard? Like, I could see if it's some variation of mustard, mustard flavored mustard.
Grey Poupon.
Now you're getting fancy, okay?
Like,
Fancy.
like I could even see dipping it in barbecue sauce.
That's easy. You have barbecue pizza. But that's the thing. You don't dip your pizza in the mustard. Just drizzle some on there. You don't want just overpowering mustard. You just want a little bit like you would do hot sauce.
Yeah,
Okay.
hot sauce.
Okay, so I could see drizzling just a little bit of mustard maybe on a pizza that has everything on it.
I just do it pepperoni pizza.
You're I don't know how we're friends. All right, guys.
Are lesbians jealous of my haircut? I wouldn't know, Debbie. I wouldn't know.
I love his haircut. But I am female, so there's that.
You try to tell me something there, biscuits.
Okay, so out of everybody you've met while being a streamer, so maybe not somebody in SSG, but just somebody that you've met while you've been a streamer, what is something that other streamers do that absolutely annoys you?
I mean, nothing really.
When they beat him in games?
That and anything Sloss does.
No, there's absolutely nothing because everybody's stream is their own stream. I mean, the only thing that would annoy me, but I get it when you're that big, is when you don't pay attention to your chat. I would say that's the only thing that annoys me, even in a lot of small streamers I know. Like, pay attention to your chat. They're the reason why you're doing this.
Yeah, and you guys are going to touch on that a little bit more later.
Yep.
Don't give it away.
The Doom. Okay. So the reason I ask that is because I run into people all the time, streamers. Hashtag and I had this problem with a streamer recently, and I took it personally, but they're one of these kind of streamers that think they can sit in front of a camera and everybody's just gonna come support them, and this person that I'm talking about, Chalk knows him as well, but we saw a post in his not Discord, I think it was his Facebook group. Yep. And he was talking bad about the members, saying that we're pretty much stupid. So he's going through a rebrand, and so that's just one of the things that annoys me, is a streamer that blames the community. And I've seen it more than once, and I was just curious if you or anybody else had ran into that.
I mean, I haven't personally, at least everybody that I know, haven't run into it, but I know and I've seen it. People, it's just like in general life, regardless of what it is, don't blame others for your misfortunes. It's not other people's fault. Give or take in some situations, possibly, but it has to be really big. But for the most part, it's you.
Yeah. So, going on with that, how would you? So, if somebody came to you that was doing that, let's say somebody that you knew was a streamer, you kind of met through streaming and kind of networked together, but they were that kind of person and they came to you for help. How would you handle that situation? Would you just openly say, "Hey, dude, it's you. You are keeping the people from you," or would you kind of just show him the way?
Well,
how you do things?
I would tell him straight. If I feel like, if it was them, I'll tell him straight. If it ends our friendship, whatever, it has to be said. I'm a very straight person. And I'll tell him, but I'll tell him in the nicest way possible, as, we know each other, we have a relationship. I'll be like, it's you. If I've paid attention, I'll be like, it's you, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this, you're blaming other people, yada, yada, whatever it is. It's you, okay? Accept it. Learn what you need to change with it. And I can help you if I can, as much as possible as I can. But it's up to you to ultimately, you gotta do you and improve.
So that's what I was gonna do. I was going to message this guy privately and be like, I read your message about your rebrand and all of that, and that I really took that personally, because Hash and I have supported this streamer from the beginning. I don't know how long Chalk has known this streamer, but I took it personal and I wanted to reach out to him, but I erased my message. and just let it be. But I also want to see him succeed. So I was just curious if you or anybody else has run into that problem. I mean, for granted, the guy has a Facebook following of almost 1K people, and he's been doing this since 2015, 2016. And
So I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. You got in an altercation with him.
yeah,
Well, on that case, it doesn't matter
That
regardless.
doesn't help
Just
at all.
you just got to think of streaming kind of how you deal with life. You know, shit's gonna happen. You got to figure it out. You know, it ultimately, if you have an opinion because you have proof or you've been seeing them, supporting them, you know what's going on, give them to them straight, and you know, try to help them if you can. If not, if they don't want to get helped or whatever and get all pissy about it, okay, end it there. And you know, I know you guys are talking about somebody that you guys been supporting, but I guess we can mention it as well. Me and Hash been talking about this the last couple of days. Because I saw a post that it doesn't matter how big you get, it could go downhill from there. Ninja, I saw a post that in February he lost 10,000 subscribers on one stream. And then when we actually researched, in the last 10 months, he lost 90% of his subs and follows. He went from 263,000 subs to 26,000. Which, regardless to him, is still making a lot of bank. I'm not going to get into numbers, but it's just in life. Don't matter how big or whatever you get, it could go downhill. And you just got to face it and improve it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be our main talk in gamer news this week. We sort of have a couple little things, but we're going to mainly touch on that and your streamer health, your actual stream health, you know, what you need to do and vice versa. So
Yeah, so let's not stray too far away from putting the spotlight on Supremacy, though. We want to roast him as well as we can. I know that we are getting on some serious touching subjects, but I promise you guys, it is not going to be that serious the whole time. Followed by the question, I don't know if she's here or not, so I don't want to get you in the doghouse. But we know from what we know as SSG, let me word it that way, that you and Slice are a fairly new couple. So I want to ask, and I'm going to ask from her point of view too. Like I said, I don't know if she's here.
Oh, we
And
can get her here.
she could be listening. But so far, what is the most annoying habit that she has? And then what is the most annoying habit you have that she's told you about if she has?
Oh, I know hers. I know hers. It's those long ass fucking nails topping away. Just clickety clack. Fucking clickety clack.
Okay, for one, I'm not even going to say because I don't think anything, at least thus far, is annoying to me from her. Two, even if I did, you're not going to blast it out there.
Wait,
Freaking
wait a
some tips
minute.
for men. Three, she doesn't have long nails with her clickety clack on the keyboard. It's just her mic is legit on the keyboard because it's the Razer Siren Mini. And what I learned from the Siren Mini is like you literally got to have it right in freaking front of you. If not, it ain't picking up shit.
Okay.
Well, it picks up the hell out of those keys.
Because it's right there on the keyboard because the cord is short. And yeah.
Oh, that is a good answer.
Yeah, I know it's not picking up any wins though. That's for sure.
Okay. So, not gaming related. How much time do you spend on the internet?
If it's not game related, not really much. You know, sometimes I'm chilling for a bit. I'll probably be on my phone max time throughout the day, maybe not even an hour. You know, I'll run through Facebook to see what's going on with people's lives or watching just stupid funny videos, and that's about it.
to. Have you watched any recent TikTok videos?
No, I'm still trying to get into TikTok. I'm still haven't done that. Whatever videos, if they are TikTok related on Facebook, I'll see them. But I'm not the type of person to go on social medias and look through everything all the time. It's always just a quick glance and I'm out.
So with that being said, since we know you're not a fellow TikToker, what is the funniest video you've seen in a while?
I mean, I would say the funniest video that I love watching all the time just because it's hilarious for me. It's a damn dog who's stuck in the laundry basket, jumping back and forth, and then some guy's just like singing a song about a dog, and it goes just well with the video. I love that video.
I haven't seen that. I would like to see that sometime. I haven't seen that.
It's just hilarious.
All right. So let's see. Where is the worst place you've been stuck for a long time?
In my head.
Oh, that's a good answer.
In your head.
And yes, that's why, that's one of the biggest reasons why I love this Discord is the mental health. I've suffered depression time and time since I've been a kid from, personal reasons. And, even now to this day, like I still go through depression. It's just, it's a thing. It is a sickness, if you have it bad, it's going to stick with you. It just depends how you bounce back from it. And it's taken me years to learn how to deal with it at the time it's happening and continue on versus letting it control your life.
Right. And you said that about the mental health part of our community. And I pop in there in our channel from time to time and I read what's going on with our members, and I don't always respond, but it makes me feel like all warm and fuzzy because not because people are struggling, but because those people put it out there. Those people were strong enough to share their problems with us, and we're not a very big Discord, but we're growing, and people put it out there and people respond, and that's what gets me, people responding.
Yeah, and that's that's why we call ourselves a family within SSG, because people going through stuff, they're willing to put it out there. That means that we're close to you guys on a personal level. And even regardless if us as admin or founders can get to you, somebody will reach out. And we do have picked people that are our mental health ambassadors that are usually that's what they're focusing on, and we'll chat with you. And me dealing my depression, it was always hard to talk about it throughout years, even to my mom. It hasn't been, I'm now 31. It wasn't until a year or so ago that I opened up to my mom about stuff.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even, and every time I opened up to somebody, regardless if it was friends or past relationship, it just put me in a darker hole because they just threw back in the worst way possible towards me. So, I get when people shut down, and I get how to deal with people who have issues. There's not a roadmap to how to help people. There's just guidance, and it's just up to them. But sometimes just those few words, even if it's just 2 words, that could change somebody's life. And I've seen that personally because I've done it unintentionally to somebody, and it flipped their world.
Yeah. That's so true.
Matt, if I didn't have my facial hair, yes, I will look 15, trust me.
Yeah, Matt saying that you look 15.
That's why I had my facial hair and grew more, because without it, like especially when I was enlisting, I looked like a kid.
Earlier when I asked you where the worst place was that you were stuck, Matt responded in the bathroom, and Prime responded with stuck at the first round of Apex.
Well, you know, it does get tough in Apex. You get stuck. It all depends. All depends how you're playing and who you're team with.
Let's see. You guys get your questions ready. There is a redemption. We did that so we could keep up with the questions. So for 10 channel points, you could redeem highlight my message, and all you do is just submit a question in the chat, and I will read those to Supremacy just shortly, or get somebody else here in chat to read them.
I'm still waiting for the grill to light up.
The grill to light up, like I get started and then I'm like, oh, maybe that's too much.
Okay,
So
you can't.
Don't be a
Okay.
pussy.
Yes, like I will say, and I'll throw it out there. You could take it as almost as far as possible, you know, with me, and I don't take it offensively or anything. Like I tell people, like even Slice's cousins and sister, they're all saying, "Oh, wait till you meet mom," you know, "Wait till you meet mom," and I'm like, I've dealt with the best, you know, and I'm not saying that because, you know, just being high and mighty. It's like I have, you know, I've been bullied as a kid. I've been bullied by my family in past relationships, like where I grew up, you know, it was all hood. You know, I had to deal with past girlfriends whose family was gangbangers. Dealt with them. I dealt with them, you know, early on when I first started working at 18 in a freaking man's job, dealing with a bunch of rednecks, like full on rednecks, you know. And I know you guys from Alabama will know.
Don't talk about my ancestors.
Fucking dealing with their shit, you know, and it's
I'm
just
kidding.
and it's not like, you know, they're trying to be offensive or anything. It's just how they are and where they grew up. So like I dealt with it. So I have it's very hard to get past me, you know, to get me pissed off or whatever. So you guys can take it as far as you want.
Yeah, so most of us in the admin, at least the admin, I can't speak for all of our members, but I think majority of our members have a thick skin. And you know, Chalk, I would have to say Chalk is the most thick skin out of everybody I've met. Like
That's why he has his
Chalk,
chalk House of Pain.
yes. So even as
That's just because I
close,
don't feel shit anymore. I'm numb all the time.
yeah. So even though Chalk and I have gotten close over the last year or so through hashtag, he still will reply to me that way. I don't fucking care, or I don't fucking know. And it's like really sharp. Like Devi does it to me, but Chalk is so much sharper.
That's just because we love you.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
that's at the end. Like that's how just the friendship is. You know, Chalk or Debbie as a person, so you don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Like I said, one of my very good friends was my old boss. Like I said, one of the guys who's full on redneck. He's an ass, but that's just how he is. He doesn't mean nothing personally about it. That's just his personality. It sounds like he's a fucking ass. But that's just him. It's nothing personal about it. It's just how he grew
Okay.
up.
So this is what I'm gonna do, because I know people in admin. I don't know if Devi has, but people in admin have seen my bitch tit side. You know, they've seen me.
Oh yeah.
But I do.
Your what side? What did you just say?
Her bitch
Bitch.
tits.
Okay, so but when it comes to things like this, I could start the roast, but then I'm like, maybe I said too much. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've asked all the questions I'm gonna ask right now, because I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. But I'm going to open this up to Chalk, Devi, and hashtag to roast a little bit for Supremacy, and I'm gonna take a break and drink some tea.
Okay. Chalk, Debbie, time to roll with the Yo Quiero Taco Bell questions. Okay.
So if you really want to see us roast him, you just gotta watch any one of his streams where we all play Apex together. I think that would be best. This is a little face to face. It might be a little more difficult. So I'd encourage you all
You
to
mean
subscribe if
saving
you
your
don't know who he is.
asses?
If you don't know who this guy is, you probably don't. You probably haven't seen him anywhere. He's Supremacy King. I know he thinks he's awesome, so definitely check him out. He's doing good things.
This became
Debbie,
from a
what
roast to a
happened to the
touchy
fucking
moment.
roast?
Yeah, it became a touchy moment now.
He's doing lots of things, lots of touchy things, definitely.
I think I softened him before he was ready for it to go, and I softened him up.
Yeah, no, you did. How am I supposed to roast you? All you're doing is spewing kindness, man. It's really tough to do that.
Yeah.
Roast him like garlic.
I'll get right on that.
that. Sound. Jock, you got anything, man? What do you got? You gotta have
I'm
something.
not gonna lie, I've been zoned out for like the past 45 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
How
Chalk's
blitzed
always
are
zoned
you,
out.
Chalk?
Yeah, man. Seriously.
Hold on, where's
I've
Stitch?
heard like 3
Chalk
words
is
from you.
Chalk is shredding.
He is. He's drifting on us.
But no,
take
really, I've been zoned out for more or less the last 45 minutes. I'll just pop in when I hear something or my name and just go back out.
And that's how Chalk really is.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know.
It's
Why don't
an
you read
issue.
off some questions and I'll fill in some blanks.
Oh, God.
I'm not the
We
question
gotta
reader
have a ton of
today.
questions by now. I'm looking at them going by. I just don't have access.
That's Biscuits'
on.
job.
Oof.
Oof.
All right. So before we get, how long have you been streaming?
I've been streaming a little bit. I think starting of October, end of September, last year.
Okay. How long did it take you to get affiliate?
1 week.
How long did it take you to get a green card?
God
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fucking American, boy. Fucking born and
Like-
raised in the U.S.
Like, God damn.
It's funny. I will say that. Okay, so I do come from Hispanic nationality. Mexican, Salvadorian, with bloodlines with from the Aztec tribe and the Mayan tribe from my family bloodlines. But I was born in the U.S. and it's funny because my best friend since 6th grade, he's Filipino. I thought he was white for the longest time because one of those Filipinos that just looks like a white boy.
Right.
And one of the funniest conversations we had probably about a year or two ago, he's like, dude, you're fucking more white than I am, and I'm more Mexican than you are. I'm like, it's fucking true, though. My mom will say I'm the whitest Mexican you'll know.
I would have to disagree. I do know my drummer in my band from years ago. He was definitely Mexican, and you would never know. Honestly, he was the most fair skinned, didn't speak Spanish, no dialect, nothing Mexican except his last name.
Well, want to know something funny too? Because throughout my life and even as an adult, I didn't know I had an accent until one of my friends told me, "He's like, you have an accent." I'm like, "No, I don't." And it wasn't until I freaking started streaming and started hearing myself is when I realized I have an accent.
Okay, so hashtag and I were trying to figure out your background because this day and time you don't want to walk up to somebody and say, where are you from, or what's in your bloodline.
You do in the hood.
But yeah, so Hash said something. I can't remember where he thought you were from. I think he thought you were, if I, for lack of better terms, if I could say white.
Why can't you say
But
what?
but I was like, because people get offended over everything, and I'm not trying to bring race into this stream, but Suprema's our friend, and I was telling him the story because we've done this with most everybody in the Discord because we're curious about people's nationality and where they're from and where they originate from and things like that. So I can't remember exactly where hashtag thought he was from, but I was like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong. Because if you listen to Supremacy really close, he's got Spanish in him. He has some Spanish. He rolls his R's just perfectly. He probably eats tacos more than on Taco Tuesday.
Actually, not really.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Wow, wow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the least Mexican for the most part.
But-
it's like,
Right.
I have family that are, full blown Mexican. I hate hanging out with them. It's like, y'all too much for me. It's like, you guys want to fucking party with your Mexican flag, with your freaking corridos music and all this shit.
See, hear him? See, hear him?
I'd rather just be in the fucking out in the outback, fucking just driving down an off road, and I'll be cool. It's like, I don't need all that shit. I'm a simple dude.
Yeah,
That's what we do over here in Alabama. It's okay. I sympathize with you on that.
I think
So
that's what we all want to do everywhere.
So that's what, we could hear it though. Like we could hear it in your accent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my first language was Spanish.
Yeah.
But English became my priority, but I didn't know I have an accent until probably recent in the last few years.
Yeah, me and Biscuits have some Indian in us.
Not
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Not Indiana
No.
Jones.
Some
No.
native.
We do have some
Native
native. Cherokee. I think she is Cherokee too as well. But mostly we have white English, Irish. Across the pond over there.
Yeah, and that's funny with me because more likely we have Spaniard in our bloodline, which more likely because the Spaniards went down to South America, Central America, and that's actually a fun fact I learned from somebody. They said native tribes from Central America, Mexico, South America don't have facial hair.
Right.
Any Hispanics that have facial hair, that means they have Spaniard in them because the Spaniards had facial hair. But like my ancestors were Mayan and Aztecs, which in those times they were enemies. So I'm my own enemy.
Wow.
Talk about burn.
True enemy right there.
Yep. My grandfather's side runs down from the Aztec bloodline, and where he grew up, they still have a descended tribe that is still active. And from my grandma's side in Salvador is Mayan.
So I got a question for you. Did you hear about the Mexican that went to college?
Because he needed to write an essay.
No, I didn't hear him anyway. I've never heard of one, so.
Trust me, you drop out of middle school or high school before then.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I like the essay part there.
Yeah, that was good.
But that was another one. Like growing up, like me and my mom, like we're both Hispanic, but we're like the biggest. We're the biggest shit talkers on our own race, just because we're Americanized. But yeah, there was actually a joke. That's why I just said that, because similar. I forget how the joke fully goes, but the teacher asks the Mexican to write an essay, and he's all like, "I ain't writing no fucking essay. I ain't gay." Because in Chicano culture, in the hood, they say essay. That's how you call, like my brother. Hey, what's up, essay?
Right.
All right, if my fellow cast do not have any more questions, I'm going to read the questions from chat.
Go with the chat. Shit, I was trying to be all wholesome and shit, but it ain't working.
I'm still waiting for the roast to happen.
I think we all are.
You know what I think is really cool about our Discord, and this happens behind the scenes a lot of times, with myself, hashtag Chalk Italian, and now Cyberwolf, and Devy's in here because he's another behind the scenes shit starter.
He just hears
but
it for the
we-
shit talk that can't come out of his ass or his mouth.
Yeah, whatever, nice guy.
All
Whatever.
right.
Mr.
I'll see you on the
Nice Guy.
battlefield.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll be the one
um,
rezzing you back.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So.
You're also the one that steals everybody's kills and thinks you're good.
Oh.
It's not my fault you couldn't
Alright.
finish the job.
Oh. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. Our Discord is a heck of a place to be. Meet awesome.
Prime, 11 kills, 200 damage.
It don't matter how you get them. I had to get those kills because Davey couldn't finish the job and just goes down.
Oh,
All right,
God.
guys. And this goes on with more than just us. There's Prime in here, Matt. You know, to name a few. We all joke and cut up with each other. Venge is in here. We all have a good time. I saw Renicle in here. I just saw he posted earlier, I'm late as fuck, from Renicle. And Pockets, who is new, she's joining us tonight. But, alright, so let's get on with the questions from chat.
Yeah, all this shit talk is just love. It's just love.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes.
Unless you're really on the toilet.
Okay, hold on. Before we get the questions chat, because I was scrolling through the chat right now, and I going back to the redneck where Matt Kane said redneck. It's a funny thing. When I first started streaming, I just want to throw the story out. My mom wanted me to put on a persona, and she's like, "You know what? You should base your stream on. You should be the Mexican redneck."
Oh.
She's like, "You're more redneck than."
She was right. You should have. You'd have more fans.
More Bob fans blowing in his face. All right. So, Prime 25 would like to know what motivates you.
Well, what motivates me if it comes to streaming, which I'm taking it what you're asking about, but it's the same thing in life. You know, you just gotta live every day. But what motivates me to keep streaming is, like I said before, I love people. I love interacting with people offline, even just in the general public. You know, I could stand in line, I'll make a friend with just a random person. It's just how I am, and I love to help people. So when I see people in my stream, you know, just wanted to chat, because a lot of my best friends are actually from online gaming. Besides one, most of my friends are from online gaming. Some of the best people you're gonna meet, because sometimes, depending on your life, you can't travel to Alabama, New York, or wherever anybody's at. You know, a lot of my best friends are throughout the country. I haven't met them in real life, but besides the few, and so that's what keeps me going. I love meeting people. I just love interacting with people. It's just my personality. And I like to have my stream open. If you have a problem or having issues and you just need a chat or something to liven your day up because you're going through a dark time, you know, that's what keeps me going. I love to help people as best as I can, even if it's just to make you smile.
That's awesome.
Don't let him lie to you.
All right. So Pockets ask, what is the first game you remember really enjoying?
Really enjoying? I would probably say the games I really enjoyed has been the Halo franchise. So since Halo 1 came out, actually before even Halo Combat Evolved even came out, I played the beta versions and everything before it was all released. And that's the storyline and a game that could keep going back to back, and I'll never get tired of it. But it's not the earliest of gaming I've done, but that's the games I enjoy to play the most.
The Covenant are coming.
Yep. And I mean, I've seen, you know, besides the game stories, you know, the lore, I've read the lore, you know, the videos, the movies. all the back stuff. I know the backstories. That's how much I've got into the Halo universe.
I never got into Halo.
I was through 1 through 3, and then I stopped after 4.
Yeah, 4 and 5. I didn't like how the gameplay and how the story switched, but I still enjoy it.
Isn't it actually amazing how like some games really bring you into their world? Like, is that not why we are all here?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
isn't that the most amazing thing that we all do? Is like become immersed in these games, and then on top of that, now we have our society, which now we have partners in crime. You know, it's really awesome.
Oh yeah, and that's how I
It is.
met some of my good friends that are, not in real life but online, was through Halo. So,
I was
so-
gonna say he was talking about biscuits, but I don't play Halo, so that's somebody else.
Sorry, biscuits.
Biscuits, you don't even have a Halo, ain't ever getting one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a Halo.
No,
It might be a
you
little-
got horns.
To hold up my Halo.
Oh.
All right, so Matt Kane asked, what is the most difficult thing you've encountered in your life and you overcame it?
Getting a haircut and then having to grow it out.
well,
That
some of
haircut.
some of that is true. I've had horrible haircuts, and one's been not recent, but within the year. But anyway, that's a different story. Different thing.
That's the story we want to hear.
Facial hair, like, under your bottom
Okay.
lip.
I'll tell you that story, and then I'll actually answer the question. So when I first moved to Idaho, I'm very picky who cuts my hair, okay? Because I've had my haircut get messed up.
I
So
can tell.
I went to one barber shop, and literally this was the freaking owner of the shop. As you guys can see my hair, it's kind of like in a pompadour. That's actually one of the pictures that I really, really had long hair. So when you get a fade, it goes up to the side. The highest it gets is probably to your temple line or a little bit up there. This guy messed it up so bad, he almost got to the half point on top of my freaking head as a freaking fade. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're the owner of this shop and you're messing up that much?
Sounds like a high-end Titan. I mean,
So that was that story. But difficult thing I haven't
Did he ask you? Did he say, "I thought you wanted the mohawk"?
Hell, I never fucking went back. I found another barber who was actually a freaking barber, and he fixed my hair since then. But a difficult thing that I've encountered, there's been a lot in my life. Like I said, I've dealt with so much, from not having a dad growing up and having a single mom, and then eventually a stepdad who were always gone because they were working. But I would say the most difficult thing I encountered was when I was probably 19, where I was working. I was in a diesel shop, diesel mechanic. So everybody's probably 20, 30 years older than me. I had this supervisor who just always gave me shit just because I didn't know shit. This is my legit kind of my first job. I don't know shit about this. You guys hired me on as help, so little by little I'm freaking learning. So it got to the point over time, like every now and then we'll have a freaking spitting match. And then it got to the point where I legit, and I'll open up to the story, I always do. I wanted to kill the guy. One day he legit stepped over my line. And I grabbed the tire iron, which diesel trucks don't have the smallest tires. These are big things. So this tire iron probably weighed a good 20, 30 pounds. And I was getting ready to bash his fucking head in. And it wasn't because, everybody heard the spitting match before, and they saw me walking up to him with the tire iron. They knew what I was going to do. And they pulled me off. And since that day, I told myself I would never get past that point ever again. Like, I saw red. I didn't care if I go to prison or whatever the case may be. I'm going to kill this fucking guy. And since then, I worked on myself to be less angry, enjoy life, and never let nobody push you past that boundary. And it took years and years to overcome that. But every time an encounter happened, I just took a deep breath, reminded myself what I'm trying to achieve as a person and become better. And it wasn't an easy road.
No, man. Hard times make good men. That's what it is. And you got to go through them to have goodness in your life, I think.
Oh, definitely. That's why, that's why I say it's hard to get me angry or whatever, or because, like I said, I've dealt with fucking shitty people.
Well, I would like to say something here. You were semi wrong in your story, and that's because you have met your dad. It's me.
Luke, I am your father.
Do you dance with the
Going
devil?
dark side.
Do you dance with the devil?
In the Pilgrim Light.
Do you not see what the first 4 letters of my name are? And a
Who is
letter,
your-
man.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
He's some dude in Mexico that I don't care for.
No, he's not. He's some dude in New Jersey that you play games with.
Ah, fuck, that's fucking even worse.
All right. Prime 25 asked, "What is a game you didn't expect to enjoy but ended up liking it?"
I will probably say. Recent, at least that I could think of, is Fall Guys. Because when
The ultimate chicken horse.
No, Chicken Horse I knew I would enjoy, but Fall Guys, because when I first saw it, I'm like, this is stupid. It looks like a fucking kid's game. And then, and I'm like, it's legit a kid's game, and I'm like, this is just dumb. You're just just platforming over to the end. That's it. So then when I don't think I got the game. I think one of my buddies wanted me to play. Actually, no. I'll take that back. I know which game exactly. Rocket League. I didn't play Rocket League until it was like a year or 2 out. Because I saw the game, but I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Cars playing soccer? This is fucking
Crowd gasped
stupid.
with silence.
I know, exactly. That's why I took back the Fall Guys one. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And then when it came out for Game Pass on Xbox, my buddy's like, just download it. I swear it's freaking fun. And then as you guys saw yesterday, I played the shit out of that fucking game.
Definitely did. Yo, I watched the video, man, of us battling out. It got real close at that end there.
Oh, it did.
It
did.
did.
Real
Alright.
close. We had 3 shots when we were tied up that we just were corner shots, missing. I was gunning for you, man.
I wasn't doing shit.
I know. And she's in our goal, no threat.
That's what you were saying about me the entire match.
No, I didn't diss you at all. I didn't.
That's a lie.
No, it is a lie. That was a lie.
Like, me and Gucci were like, we hear you hashtag in Supremacy. We know you're talking about
Hey, we had nothing but nice things to say about everybody. Oh, y'all.
No, you really did. Big surprise there. Niceness all around.
Alright, so Renical asked, craziest moment while streaming but before you got affiliate?
Well, probably craziest moment.
It's when you left your cam on in your underwear.
I wish that happened. I mean, that's kind of hard because, like,
I
it's
really fucking don't.
I don't either.
oh, coming from the guy who says you like boys and me. That's kind of hard because, like I said, I made affiliate within a week, and a lot of it was due to being part of SSG. I got into SSG I think within 3 days of me streaming. My first 3 days were cool. I was getting people, and then joined SSG, and it just blew up from there and got me to affiliate just within that week. So before it, I guess I would say it's just when SSG showed up, but it wasn't until, because it took my affiliateship to actually push through, I think like a week later or so, because mine was on that delay list for whatever reason. At the same time with like Pirate and a few
It's
other
'cause
people.
you didn't have no green card.
But my first affiliate stream, I mean, freaking everybody was there to celebrate. You know, people at SSG at the time were there to celebrate. I mean, it was just awesome. And what made it more awesome because right after me, I saw what people as streamers, especially small streamers, could do for each other. And I know I assisted and put my part in to help a lot of other people that are still part of SSG hit their affiliate, and that was just a good feeling. You know, we had a lot of people that week and I say a lot of it has to do with SSG.
That's awesome. So that's what I was going to get you to explain. Just for a second, we have a few more questions to ask. But you haven't always been admin. Slice, hashtag, myself, we've always been founders. So we kind of don't see the outside perspective when somebody gets invited into SSG. So while you were talking about that, I wanted to get you to talk to our chat for just a second and elaborate on that a little bit more about how you got into the SSG and how they helped you.
Yeah, so when I first started streaming, like stream was always something I wanted to get into, and me and my buddies wanted to get into. We just never have. One of my buddies tried a little bit, but it wasn't until me that they all had the push once I finally got a PC and everything. But when I first started, I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be a hard road. Everything's a hard road, regardless. Some roads get easier than others, but regardless of the fact. So I know coming from a business standpoint, everything's all about networking. When you first start, but end game is you want to bring in those viewers, and so I started networking. I got on Facebook because I wasn't into Discord yet, and started going on these Facebook groups, and then somebody from SSG messaged me, hey, we checked out your stream, blah blah, we would like to invite you into our private Discord. So I'm like, okay. So got in, learned what they were all about. So I got really excited, and then my stream started blowing up from there, with all these other people that I didn't know. So that was a good feeling for me. But at the end game, I knew regardless, once I hit affiliate or whatever, I still had to put in my time. I can't expect these people, these other people that are fellow streamers, to always be there. Like they're coming from a business standpoint, I know that. You're gonna have, like, everybody in SSG, for 90% of us are streamers, so you can't expect everybody all the time in your streams. What you need to push for, it's like a business, because this is a business. You're going to get paid for it once you hit affiliate. You need the non-streamers. You need the people that are just viewers, just like if you were part of a company. You need those consumers that are going to be there to watch you, want to sub, want to give bits or whatever. Those are the people you're wanting to target. Yes, you're gonna have people that are fellow streamers, but they can't always be there. But you got the people that are viewers that are gonna be there 70% of the time. And
Right.
SSG, especially because I think I joined SSG within their 2 months that they actually started the Discord. Up till now, teaching and everybody coming from their experience and whatever to how to do this correctly. We've seen the downfalls from other streamers, we've seen the upside from other streamers, and we try to help out people understand that. And at the end game, it's up to you to build your stream. SSG is just a tool that can help you grow, and have somebody to fall back if you have questions or whatever, or just to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, so that's SSG in a nutshell. And that's what I and the rest of our admin and members try to stress to people is that SSG gives small streamers a good foundation to begin, um, to have a stable platform, a place to come back to, and the words of Supremacy King himself, a fallback. Somebody, if you have a question or whatever, we may not have the answer, but somebody in our Discord may be able to help you. Everybody in our Discord, all of our members, we couldn't do it without you guys, because where we fail, and we do, I'm not perfect, our members fit in that spot. Like, we all have each other's backs. And I love that we're able to grow and still have that. We still have that as a community. And what you put into SSG, you get out. So if you're around the streams more, those people will come and watch your stream. But like Supremacy said, we can't guarantee you anything other than what work you put in, what you invest, not only in SSG, but in yourself. We just give you the tools to get started and have an awesome community to do it with. It's a learning process for everybody. And I've learned a lot from Prime. I'm going to bring him up because I see his name. I have learned a lot from Prime. I go to his stream and the dude has something new every day. And I'm like, whoa, how the fuck did you do that? And the same with Supremacy. I'm like, hey, when you get a minute, can you show me how to do that? And Devi with his big screens and all, everybody. And then we've got Chalk with his desk he's building. He's going to put a computer and a desk. It's just endless. Everybody's got always, something going on, and I love it.
Yeah, that's one reason I've been zoning out. I've been doing math over here. It's not fun.
Yeah, we learn from each other, either to grow your stream better or see what's out there that you could possibly do.
Yeah. All right, so next question is from Prime. Would you give up video games for life and receive $500,000 in cash, or would you refuse the money and keep your games?
I will refuse the money for two reasons. One, because I would never get bought out for things that I love doing. Regardless, even if it was $500 million, I will not give it up. Because gaming is my go-to, which is more than likely a lot of us go-tos to get away. But it's something I enjoy. And especially streaming now is something I enjoy doing. So no, I will not give up gaming for what I call even that 500 million chump change, because you're not buying me out.
Now, if y'all want to offer that same thing to me, I'm totally wide open. Like, that's so many dirt bikes. That's so many. Yeah, just go ahead. Give it to me. I joke. I kid.
All right. Again, Prime redeeming all these channel points because he has nothing else to do. What's a game you've spent the most amount of money on?
Yeah.
That was a joke, by the way, Prime.
I would probably say
Apex.
No, not Apex. I would probably say
I know
the
that's
most amount
Debbie's answer.
of money I probably spent on was probably Rocket League. Cause like before I started streaming, like I said, I got really into Rocket League. So I was buying all the cars, I was buying all the passes, but not alone. Before the cross save happened within this recent year, it's not big now just because how they switched everything from the blueprints and all this stuff. There was a app called Rocket League Trade where you could trade items or there's items that you can't get anymore and you're trying to get and somebody else has it. You could trade, or you could spend in real life money to get that item from another person.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the most money I spent on the game.
Yeah, we all spend too much money.
Yeah.
I did this last damn event for the fucking Apex.
Listen, okay, and
God
so
damn it.
when he tells me we're playing Apex, right? And he asked me, just really nice, what item do I want to buy for myself from the event? And I'm like, I didn't answer. I was like, which items do you have from the event?
I didn't say a fucking
Fucking all of them.
Okay,
I
So-
did. I bought
Yeah.
all of them.
He wanted the freaking heirlooms. That's all he wanted.
so
Yeah.
I know.
That was a good one.
The caustic. Okay, hold on. Let's back up. Let's elaborate on the story a little bit. The caustic I bought with the shards, with the crafting metals. Okay, and I bought the Gibby because it was pretty cool. But I was wanting fucking Lifeline and Octane, even though David don't like the Octane. Whatever.
Gotta catch them all. That's because he looks like a fucking panda.
I like that he looks like a fucking panda. Pandas are cool. but it just, yeah, it can get addictive really quick. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit here, a little bit there, and fuck, it's close to
Listen,
$200.
Debbie doesn't like pandas because he was the kid on South Park who had to tell the sexual harassment panda where he got touched. Okay.
so okay,
Bring that up again.
so when he asked me
Talk
that,
about this.
so when he asked me that, and I replied in that way, it got really quiet. I thought I heard the crickets on his soundboard.
Mhm.
And then he finally told me, he's like, I have them all. And I was like, how did you get them all? He's like, well, I spent a little here, I spent a little there, and I got them all. And I was like, so now you're offering me a bribe to not be mad at you.
Look, I'll tell you one thing. This is the first time she's brought it up since then. She's been a real troop about it, and I love her to death.
All right.
Oof.
She'll get
Whoa.
all of them on the next
Man.
event.
You are just kissing them ass cheeks, man.
Oh man, I knew, like, and then I went to look at all the items, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, this is a lot of money. I went and looked in the cabinets in the house, and I'm like, do we have food?
Yeah, says your battle pass level.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, so I
Please
have
look
to.
forward to 2 months.
All right,
Yeah.
so I have to let I have to let somebody ask this question because my daughter is standing right next to me.
Yeah, I'll do it. I saw it.
All right.
Let me find it. I just want to be accurate. What's your favorite sex position?
Wouldn't you
Bend
like to
over
know?
while somebody takes you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I do. Let's go.
Actually, Prime wants to know.
I plead the fifth.
Well, I'll tell you guys, okay? It's the cowgirl.
Oh,
So hold on, I'm about to let you know why. Okay,
Oh God.
that's where Slice gets to break out the strap on, and he gets to do all the work.
I'm fucking nuts.
I'm gonna bring the CIA and FBI to find all these hidden cameras that Chalk has in the house.
Oh shit.
They'll never find them.
Oh my God.
all right. I think
Dude,
SSG.
Chuck, you came out of there so creepy, man. You just
Hey.
came from the background, stalking the conversation.
Reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite. Hey.
Mac
Yeah,
and cheese for dinner. Yes.
We're gonna have to reconsider Chalk's admin position.
All right. So.
I mean, I
Prime would-
wouldn't know about it if you remember to leave chats. I just hear shit in the background.
All right. So Prime would also like to know who is your best friend in SSG.
My best friend would be Slice.
That
Oh.
doesn't.
Not Slice, somebody else.
Somebody else.
Yeah, anybody else.
You
Can't be
do
sliced.
that.
Can't
You
be
can't
sliced.
put it
We
in
all
the
know
slice.
that. That's not a question we need to.
I don't know who's gonna give more to my channel.
Yeah, says the guy who's not gonna take money.
All that money
I
goes
can't be
back to
bought.
everybody else.
All right, Prime coming in with another redemption. What personality trait has gotten you in the most trouble?
Ooh.
Probably my mouth sometimes, because sometimes I don't realize what I'm saying at times, depending, on my mood. Sometimes I could be, just super excited and I realize what I'm saying, and could cut ties with people I'm good with, or say the wrong things to the wrong person unintentionally. That's about it.
Yeah, I've been there before. The rest.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at what was said. I'm laughing what I'm reading in the chat. Okay.
Okay. So I've had to not pay attention to chat.
I know it's horrible. You can't.
All right. Let's see if I can move on to the next question here. Matt, let's try this again. Matt Kane wants to know who is or was the biggest influence in your life.
My mom. My mom.
I was gonna say Debbie because he's your daddy.
Yeah, I've trained you very well. Look how far you've come.
Yeah. Debbie's that sorry loser in Mexico. Somehow moved to Jersey.
Hey man, New Jersey and Mexico are not that different.
No, but it's been my mom. Like I said, my mom separated from my dad when I was 3 or 4, and never knew my dad since I was 5. She was a single mom. We literally were poor. We rented rooms in people's houses. So she was always gone, working, trying to support me. And then seeing her grow as a person to get us where we were growing up. And then, her life crashing down because back in 2007, 2008, when the economy crashed, affected her a lot. But her to rebound from it and still keep pushing, that's my biggest influence, because I see her keep pushing, so that keeps me pushing to do better for myself, and hopefully one day to be better to help her achieve what she wants to achieve.
Dude. Nobody. Crickets after that.
Crickets.
No, that was very heartfelt. That's what's up, dude.
Yeah,
I hear you.
really is. I heard crickets. Okay.
Yes, I played the crickets.
Matt Kane wants to know, how did you build your brand? Okay, before you answer, I'm going to say it's not by being a king.
No, and the only reason why I portray the whole kind of king persona just because it is in my name. Supremacy King has been my gamer tag for many, many years, so I kept it the same. So that's where that whole persona realm with my Twitch, because it goes with my name. So I said, fuck it, just do that. But building my brand, it's just like I said before. I stream to hopefully make either people laugh, enjoy themselves for the day, even for a couple hours while I'm streaming. I do it for everybody else, and I just grow from there. And what helps me a lot too, is helping others. I help people if they have questions, about their streams or how to do certain things or how to set up certain things. I'm already learning this stuff, and I'm not going to keep this knowledge to myself. Like Devi today couldn't figure out why his mic wasn't working on this Streamlabs. I told him, just fucking press this button. It's not that fucking hard, but
Oh,
It's so confusing.
Buttons galore.
so who's your daddy now?
Yeah, who's your daddy? But yeah, I mean, my brand, it's just me being me when I play games, and just hopefully whoever's watching me is enjoying it.
We do.
We do. Sometimes.
Chalk doesn't.
Wait, what?
All right.
Chalk-
Chalk doesn't.
Chalk's never on my stream, so he fucking
Okay.
wouldn't know.
Okay, so
Hey, to be fair, I can't watch anybody's. So
okay, to be fair,
I can
I've
barely play games.
to be fair, I know why Chalk is so quiet. He's eating a spoonful of peanut butter.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself.
I was gonna say
There's
it's
gotta
not.
be some inside joke there that I don't know.
Oh,
I'll tell you about it later. We're not talking about this one on stream. We don't need the SSG live
oh
ban
my gosh.
or anything.
Okay. It's pretty bad. All right. Devastoya would like to know,
Soya.
would you give up Slice for 5 mil?
Fuck no.
Well, I know
Good
hashtag
answer.
would.
That's your only answer, dude.
So I
Miraculous
I-
Package.
what?
Please elaborate as to why Supremacy King.
Yeah, Miraculous. We're seeing you. I'm seeing your messages.
Why? Because I would never put a price on a person.
Did I
So for
accidentally-
one,
I didn't skip him. Oh, I did. Okay, let's
I'm
not
waiting for
answer
him
that.
to sink his own ship, and
No,
you're
wait,
butting in there.
Wait,
Biscuit.
wait a minute. Wait, let's hold that thought.
Listen.
Miraculous Falcon asked, "What is a game you love but you never streamed it, but now you want to?"
what do you want me to answer the first question, or you want me to answer that question now?
I
No,
accidentally.
don't worry about it. Just go to the question.
No, I'm gonna re-ask it. We're gonna reopen that can of worms. But that's my fault. I accidentally skipped Miraculous Falcon's question. What is a game you love but have never streamed it, but you want to?
I actually have a few games. Like, one will probably be Minecraft. The other would be Assassin's Creed. And the only reason why I don't stream them just because my computer with streaming doesn't always accept all the games and it lags or something's happening, so I don't stream it for that reason. Until I get a better, parts in my PC and upgrade, that's the only reason why I can't stream them.
I mean, I can send you a CPU.
So you can't stream Minecraft.
I can stream Minecraft, but if I'm like, I play Minecraft now with vanilla, doing all the mods or all the servers and stuff, so that takes a lot from your CPU because it's not basic Minecraft.
Yeah, that's like 16 fucking G right there.
Yeah.
It really is.
And we already
Your
know
whole PC.
streaming takes a lot of CPU just to fucking stream.
All right, so I apologize for that, Miraculous Falcon. I actually accidentally scrolled down when I got up from my desk, so when I came back, it wasn't there. So anyway, now we're back on the right track. Let's start over. Would you give up Italian Slice for 5 mil?
And like I said, no, because I will never put a price on the person. And two, I will never put a price on the person who I enjoy very much and love very much.
Is this because you know she's watching?
No, I'll say it straight out.
No, he's just saying that because he had a few minutes to think.
All right, so I know Hashwood. Done deal.
Chicky nugget.
He wants a
Cricket.
3D
What's the
print.
cricket? Sound crickets.
He will sell you because he wants a warehouse that's a 3D printer, so he can build anything he freaking wants.
Yeah, plastic woman. Oh.
And I'm scrolling down looking for more questions, and out of nowhere, I see Matt Kane say, "Being a Mexican."
That had to pertain to what we were talking about.
I think I think I read that when he was saying what's my worst traits. And he said being a
Hey, yeah,
Mexican.
you're right.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, I killed your fire,
Oh, that's
Debbie.
all good. That's all good. I was
She's
trying
good
to
at
get him to
blowing
sweat
shit out.
Just a little bit. All right, I got one last question for you. I have no clue what it means. Plunger or broom?
I don't know what it means either.
Pick one. I don't know. Let people decide what
I'll
it
pick
means.
broom because I ain't plunging nothing out of no hole. Sweep you off your feet.
Oh,
No,
man. That's awesome. So I still don't understand plunger or broom.
I don't either.
Okay, wait a minute. Broom has two ends.
No.
No, it doesn't. It has two O's.
Two ends. E-N-D-S, ends.
What?
Ends. End. End.
Are you trying to say bruins?
It,
We're so lost.
Think you're letting your Alabama show there, biscuits.
end. End.
Put that shit away.
A broom has an end. End.
Think she's saying and as E-N-D.
Yes.
Type it. Just type it, biscuits. This way we know what you're talking about.
All right, Miraculous Falcon wants to know, do you play any instruments? And if not, would you play any?
I used to play the trumpet throughout middle school and high school.
No surprise there.
haven't played since then. I tried to get into guitar, but unfortunately my fingers are short, so it's very hard for me to play guitar.
Ukulele, bro. You keep playing it with Gibby, you'll get good at it.
All right, guys, this concludes our question.
No, there's more questions. There's more.
Nah, Matt saying couch or bed, kitchen or living room, desk or floor.
All the above.
All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you guys
Yummy.
for the questions, and everybody keeping it lively as always. I have one last question, and then we are going to move on to the next section.
I have a question too.
Af-
Where's the fucking roast?
Is that all you got?
That is all
All
he
right.
has.
That's all you got.
So after that, after the next section with Supremacy and hashtag, I think we have a new episode lined up, and then that will be the end. You guys are killing me. Prime wants to know, any or outie?
Any.
All right.
Thank
so
God you said that. That was a loaded question.
my question is, why do you have a fucking diaper?
As my emote?
Yeah, no,
Can-
the one you're wearing.
Can we fucking?
Because he's full of shit.
Can we stop for just 1 second? Because now that it's zoomed up, I just noticed today that it was a fucking Huggy. Okay. Like I always wondered what a white triangle was going Huggy for, and I didn't want to ask to be a dick, but now I know.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
If you look even closer, his eyebrows are the tabs that you put the diaper on.
I see that.
Yes. Okay.
That's some great detail.
Okay, so yes, this emote is a diaper, and that's why it's Huggies. So this come from Fall Guys. Back when I first started streaming, when I was co-streaming with a lot of other streamers on Fall Guys. Liz Dexia, who is SSG. Well, I was playing with him, and I forget the other guy's name. We always try to, you go Huggies when you go grab somebody trying to boot them off the map. So we're just saying Huggies, Huggies. So I came up with the idea, freaking like, a freaking diaper trying to hug you, saying Huggies, because you got the Huggies diaper, and that's why there's a diaper, evil diaper trying to hug you, saying Huggies.
I get it.
Okay, so I don't think that diaper looks angry. I think he looks freaking creepy.
Hey
Well, that's because
guys,
you're scared of old age. That's all.
That's what you're gonna be wearing soon, Biscuits.
It's all a matter of perspective.
and
Biscuits.
she did get a younger guy, so yes, biscuits, I will be changing it for you.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
And I'll be on the couch tonight.
Actually, you guys, you know what happens though? He never gets sent to the couch because I let him stay in his motherfucking game room and I go to the couch. Like, he can have that bitch. Like, bye. See you later.
She does. I have to admit, 1000%. That's what happens, and it fucking infuriates the shit out of me.
Yeah, because if I give him his games and leave, it fucking pisses him off. But if I send him to the couch, he'll come knocking on the door after a while. Could I come play my games at least?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn.
Big Buster
Fire
coming
being-
in late.
Fire being thrown.
It's
Fire
okay.
me.
I'm used to it. It's normally brimstone and hell around here anyway, so.
All right, so we're moving on from the interview part. These interviews get crazy sometimes depending on who we're interviewing. And
Oh,
as we
thank
said,
God. I'm tired of trying to come up with something interesting to say about a blank canvas.
all right,
That's the best
so-
thing you said all night.
I know.
There
I
it
quit
is.
that one.
Right. Boom.
roasted like stinky garlic. All right, so like stinky ginger. All right, so that concludes our interview. We made this one a lot more fun than we have in the past because, you know, if you've been here before, we have interviewed Supreme before. We interviewed him again this time because he's a member of the month of SSG. We appreciate all you guys being here and hanging out and laughing with us, laughing at Supreme or with him, whatever your preference is. We are going to move on to the next section of our podcast. And that's going to be delivered by Supremacy and hashtag. I don't know what they have planned. And then after that, we will have, I might say a little bit more. I think I have something on the list that I need to talk about. But anyway, and then we're going to watch our new episode that's also put together by our video editor, Supremacy King. So you guys hang on.
Yeah, hang on. Wild ride. Here we go. Gamer news. You know you've been waiting for it all week. And guess what? I sort of dropped the ball. I got a little bit, but not a lot. So you just have to roll with the punches this week. And we had a lot of stuff going on. I am going to give you your free game of the week from Epic, okay? I do believe we do have two. If it'll come on. We've been so busy roasting the shit out of Supremacy here that it's just been madness. All right. So we got the one.
Dude, I'm sorry. This screen is the funniest thing I've seen all fucking week. I
not
can't
even
even
looking
keep
at
it
it.
in, man.
I'm not even looking
Look
at
at
it.
the stream. It's so funny, man.
Look at it, man. That's me. You like it. All right.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
So you got two. You even got one free from Steam this week, okay? Sunless Sea on the Epic Store. Black Desert on the Steam Store. I know you got both of them. I know you do. Just go check them out. See what you got. Now, we do have some things pertaining to your stream this week, okay? Big streamers, you know, sometimes they got it. Sometimes they lose some people. Sometimes they gain a lot of people. Ninja's case, he's lost a lot of people in a lot of time. In the last 10 months, okay? Listen, he's lost 90% of his Twitch subscribers, okay? 90%. He had almost over 250,000 subscribers. He's down to 26,000 subs. He's what's going on, man? What's going on? Look, and we also got some more stuff, okay? We've had a couple of community members come up, and we've had maybe some bullying slash, and what would you say, Supreme? That's not really, it's trolling, I guess, right?
Yeah, so we had I reached out to the member, which is Vengeful. You guys will see. I actually made a small little video about it so you guys can see. So this is something to kind of realize and pay attention to. And we're doing this kind of as a learning experience just because He didn't realize it at the moment, but this is why it's important to set up alerts and set up bots on your stream. And I'll show you guys what happened there, and I got permission from Vengeful to show it off. But you know, something like this happening, if you guys didn't see it, it could mess with you, or it could hurt you deeply because you get some excitement and you get a downfall. So let me show that off real quick. Actually, let me change the screen real quick. So right here it says somebody has donated $500 to his stream. He didn't realize it off the bat because he was into the game and didn't pay attention to the chat right off the bat. So 2 things that's wrong, and I'll show you example what happened throughout the stream. I haven't even looked into it, but I know there's a way where you can change your color on your chat. But as you can see, the person who says that donated is still his name saying has donate $500, basically trolling in, making it look like somebody donated $500 to his stream. But the thing is, he did not get an alert that pops up. This is why you want to set up your alerts with everything and your donations. And there's not a bot saying that donated. You will never see. If somebody donated, you will never see their name before the chat. You will see the name in the chat after whatever, probably a bot setting up. So as we keep pushing forward through here, you'll see his reaction. I have it fast forward because it's quite a bit. So right here he hasn't realized it, but now he has realized it. And he's in disbelief. And fast forward just a little bit, and you'll see right now in the chat, and I'll have another screenshot about it. This guy does it again. He's pretending it's like, yeah, I donated to you. And then it says that, so as you see right here, he got a following from that person. So that's his alert going off. Right here in the bottom, his bot's going off saying, yes, he got a follower. And then, so he's still, in disbelief about the $500. He can't even play the game right. And then the guy's going to do it again, saying he donated $5,000, basically donating all his money, that he doesn't have any more money because he gave it all to Vengeful. So, Vengeful, as a streamer,
much, my guy.
he thanks the person. And here it is again, has donated $5,000 this time. But once again, his name is on here. And it wasn't, I think, till Big Buster brought it up to Vengeful's attention that wasn't real. Because no alerts went up or anything. It was a troll. And this is going to happen throughout your stream period as you grow as well, especially when you get bigger. This is why it's important to set up bots so you get legit info and alerts. So we wanted to bring this up as a teaching moment for you guys. Be wary of this. This is why you want to have bots and alerts, because somebody could just change their chat color. I don't know how it's done, and just do this and troll you. And depending on the person, it could really affect them and could kill their streams, and they don't want to stream no more. So be wary about that. Got more for them, Hash?
I do. Any of y'all that's followed Dr. Disrespect knows that he's on YouTube Gaming. He is not able to do the Call of Duty tournament for the $100,000. He is not able to participate in that due to Twitch reasons because he was banned. Other than that, and Matt Kane Gaming brought up another good point. Apex Legends is dropping on March 9th. I will say something again about that next week, just to give you a reminder to download it. I haven't seen any gameplay of it on the Switch. I know how demanding my PC, it does to my PC. I'm really hopeful that it's playable on the Switch in portable mode, but I'm not. I don't know. It's going to be. We'll just have to see. We'll have to wait till March 9th for sure. Next tournament, yeah, we could do that too. So next tournament's going to be Warzone. Y'all have asked for it. Y'all wanted it. That was the next up in line during the vote. Looking like the last Saturday of the month on Saturday, March. Let's see. That would be the 27th. Depending on, we haven't set up a time yet, 4 or 5. We try to give our UK people enough time because it's, 5-6 hours ahead. So we try to, that's why we do them a little early. Okay. Details still to come. We're probably going to do it similar to what we did with Apex. But we're still in the work with that before we just fasten it down. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a good one. We're about done here, ain't we? Well, we got another trailer, right? We got to 16. We got SSG number 16 video trailer.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, Biscuit, you said it was mine, and then the trailer, and that was it. I'm going. Wait a minute, Lucy.
Said I might have something else to say.
Okay, say it.
All right. First of all, does Supremacy have anything else to say?
I do, but goes until with the next compilation video, so I'll let you go first.
All right. So, at the end of each month, not this month, but starting next month with our last podcast of the month, Italian Slice and hashtag, and along with our admin, we will be doing a giveaway on our last podcast of the month. Where we will also be rating a random person. And we may do a random tonight as well. But starting next month, the last podcast of the month, we'll be doing a giveaway. We'll have details for that in the SSG somewhere. Also, don't forget, on Sundays, Friends and Family Day, if you... I would like for you guys to be in the stream to get a link. But if you watch our VOD or... whatever later, you could ask me about it. Send me a whisper so that I know that you actually watched it. And it's for one-time use, and it only lasts 24 hours. If you exceed that, you have to get another one the following week. The only other thing I could say is check out the website. Our website has all of the up-to-date stuff that you either hear here in the podcast or you see in our SSG Discord. And I see Nightbot just posted it there. SecretSocietyGamers.com. You can stay up to date with our members, with our founders, with what's going on inside SSG. We have videos there. We update it regular, at least twice a week. We try to do it more, but the website is the way to go. So if you are in SSG, you are a part of SSG, you can promote the website. And when you promote the website, like if somebody asks you, hey, you're a part of SSG, how do I do that? Give them the website. This will let them read about us, know about us, see what we're doing, and then they can also fill out an application on the website. I know myself and Italian Slice check the applications daily or every other day. I'm not sure about everybody else and how often they check them. But then we review those applications to make sure they're not just some fakes or whatever, like we just learned about from Vengeful Stream. We work really hard to keep SSG a safe place, a safe zone.
And also on the website, if you haven't followed, you can find all our social media on there.
Right. And then besides that, I was going to say you can find our merch on there too. We do have merch on there. I know that's probably something right now, the kind of merch we have, our members, it kind of would be more geared towards our members, I suppose. But we're going to be adding more merch to that.
Matt Kane says he's not on the site.
Yeah, okay, so Matt, Beautiful Destroyer reached out to me about a week ago and told me that you were not on there. So originally you were. I don't know what happened. When we move members around, what happens is we edit. Okay, so when we edit the website, we can only edit one row at a time. We can't copy and paste. We can't do all that. So what I figure happened is when we were removing one member and adding another, somehow you got erased. But you're back on there.
Okay, and before we get to the video, I'll have Biscuits as well speak on this, and I'll put it on the bigger view. So we're gonna start throwing this out. As you can see, you can click on that link I just posted. This is our content agreement document for SSG. I especially need this for the videos, but I'll let Biscuits get into this and explain it. Biscuits.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I was reading what Matt was saying. Matt, I'm not sure and I can't remember if you submitted your logo. If you did, I'll look through my members' photos that I keep saved on my PC. If I have your logo, I'll add that to the website. If you haven't submitted your logo, there's a channel in SSG for that that's titled Website Photos. And you can leave it there if you haven't done that already.
His link's not working either.
Okay. So maybe when I put in his link, I didn't put in because I see he's 401. I bet I didn't put 401.
I don't.
We'll get on that. We'll get
Yeah.
on that, Matt.
I don't know if it was 401 before. I think I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, it wasn't. So if you guys do change it, it won't update on there. We have to manually update that.
Yeah. I could actually open that in just a second. All right. So the content agreement. So SSG is still fairly new. We're coming up on a year of birth, as I call it.
It's been a year.
Yep, August. So August we will be a year old. So as we grow, as we evolve, as we change, as we, figure all this out, we run into problems from time to time. And recently we ran into an issue where a past member, they're no longer in SSG, but a past member of SSG had an issue with us using their content for our videos. Okay, so first, before I talk about that, when we use your content, the reason we haven't asked for your agreement before is because we don't make any money from the videos. We make zero money. We're not selling it. We're not doing anything other than promoting you as a streamer. So if you put your video in our Discord or your photos or whatever it may be, if you follow our social media, we will tag you in it. We will make sure you see it. And we also give credit to, and I've seen Slice doing this in when we post the video in SSG, she will at everybody that their content was used. All right. So regardless.
And before that, and on the about the video section on our YouTube, whoever's featured on there has their links on there.
Right. All right. So to this particular person, it didn't matter. They did not want their content shared. Period. Whether it was our Discord, in our streams, in our chat, it didn't matter. So we made a content agreement. So what happens here is if you do not fill out this content agreement, none of your stuff will be shared. Like, that is you opting out automatically if you do not fill this out. All right, so if you fill this out and you say that no, you don't want it shared, at the bottom you'll see that you have to agree to, you understand that if you answer no or no response, you won't be featured in SSG content, promoted on SSG social media, listed on SSG Twitch host, or be eligible for our rank perk within the Discord. You also understand that you won't be eligible for participation in podcast interviews or other community events such as tournaments and charity streams. Okay, the reason for this is I don't want our video editor, also known as Supremacy, to have to figure out if it's okay for him to do a video for SSG, if it's okay for him to use it in a charity stream, if he's okay to use it. So it's a all or nothing kind of thing. I don't want Supremacy needing to figure out, oh, well, is it okay for me to post this about a tournament or charity? It's all or nothing. So I think I hadn't talked to Supremacy, but I think we're going to go back to one channel for videos, and you could submit all the videos there, and Supremacy will use these forms and know that if your video and content is able to be released by SSG.
Yes, and that's one of the biggest meaning for this forum was because of the video. Because, like as you said, we had members before, and they won't know they're featured until they check the YouTube and saw that they were going to be featured, even though the video hasn't been officially released, and then they don't want to be featured. So then now I have to go back, re-edit the video, and sometimes that's not an easy thing because the way the video is set is on a perfect timeline how it's edited. Now if I have to take some clip off, now I have to edit everything else again. Put transitions, edit the music, change the ending or whatever, or add another video. We try to keep the videos within a certain time frame. And you'll notice today's video is actually a little bit shorter than normal because there was less videos submitted on the clips for video section. And, I didn't want to put content out for people that I don't know if they're okay with it or not.
Matt and Vince, we will make sure that your content agreement is there. I'm pretty sure if you submitted it, it's there. We haven't checked those in a couple days, only because we wanted to talk about it today on the podcast. So this is really important, guys. So if you forget about it, let's say you do want your content shared and you forget about it, we still have to count that as you don't want it shared until you actually fill out the form. This is not only to protect you guys, but this is to protect us as well in the future from another situation like we've had recently. Like I said, we don't sell these videos. All we do, that's what SSG is. We talked about earlier. We are a platform, a foundation to help you begin your streaming career. So everything we do, we try to promote you. So if you rank up in our program within SSG and you level up, you will start receiving perks. And so some of those perks are without leveling up, for which Supremacy does the videos. So if you submit a video, he's not going to say, oh, well, are you a level 20? No, because that's one of the perks that we promote you guys, just because you guys give us content and we can put it out there for you guys. So the more videos we get that we can make content with, this is to help promote our members.
Yeah, and it's okay if you guys say no. We don't want anybody to feel pressure that they have to. If you just want to utilize the Discord as a networking for yourself, that's totally fine. It's no pressure on this, but we just want to make sure that we're not doing wrong by you.
Devi, I will have to share. I think I shared it in the video channel before, but I'll share it again. And then I think Supremacy just shared it here as well.
Yeah, that
here.
link is to the doc.
So, like Supremacy said, you don't have to say yes. This is just to clear the air, any questions, and Supremacy and the rest of us will have a reference and go in there and be like, oh, well, we could share theirs, or no, we can't share theirs. And it's kind of an all or nothing, and I hate that. I hate it, but we can't, with us growing, we can't pick and choose. Like when Supremacy does our charity videos, when he does our our tournament videos, when he does the pre-videos, like let's say our last charity stream, we had 6 streamers. Let's say one of those streamers, they're okay with their videos for episodes, but they didn't want their content on the charity stream. We can't do that. That's so confusing. Out of all the members, we can't sit here and say, oh, well, they didn't want it on the charity stream, but we could feature it in our episodes. So if you don't fill it out, we have to just not put you in the videos until you remember to fill it out. And then if you say no, again, there's no pressure, because we will still make videos out of the content that we do receive from the members that want to be in the videos.
Yeah, and to answer Matt Kane's question, For the most part, you want to submit your videos, or if somebody else is submitting your videos, because us as friends and networking partners, we try to share each other's contents. But yes, we made it a thing now. You have to share your videos on the channel, the specific channel, to share your videos to be featured. Because I used to do the thing, if I didn't have enough videos, I would go through people's VODs. But we're 100+ members now, so it's hard to go through VODs or even find clips. Because there's a lot of people's channels that don't have clips. Either they don't have the feature on, or nobody's clipping on their channel. And that takes time just to even find a good clip from that person. And going through 100 members, it's a lot of time. And I do this for the Discord. This is my part. I don't get paid for this. I do this for you guys. Push your guys' content out to enjoy and push your guys' name out. So you want to share those videos. That's why, like I said, this week's video is a little shorter than normal because there wasn't as many videos to share this week.
Right. So I wanted to touch on what Matt just said. Okay, so after we start getting everybody to submit the form and we learn who wants to do it and who doesn't, if Supreme says, okay, well, we only have 3 clips this week, this is only going to last like 2-minute video, he may look through the applications and see, okay, well, Matt says I could use his content. He may go see if there's some clips on your page. And that's only if he has to go do that, to make at least a 6-minute video,
And to retouch on that too, it needs to be just clips. If we do something like that, we're not going to go through your 5-hour stream picking out, your best shot or whatever. If it's something that you've clipped and it's in your clip channel, then we might can pick that up. But you definitely want to submit that to the link in the Discord. There's 2 of them now, but we were talking about making them 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's less confusing. I think we'll go back to 1.
Yeah,
and just use the form.
Yeah, once we get the forms filled out, we'll go back to 1. We made the extra channel just to have the separation, but it was still too much. So that's why we did the form. When you submit your video, there's 2 channels right now. There's one game clips and videos to share. That's for the Discord, and there's one clips for video. That's the one for the video. But like I said, they'll probably all go down to 1 once we get everybody filling out these forms. If you have clips on your channel, there is a section. You go on your channel, it says clips, and when you're viewing it, there should be a button kind of on the bottom right of the video that says share. It'll give you a link, and you just paste that link on the Discord on this particular channel, and that's how we get it. But over time, after this starting to get a little more situated, I may go back into people's channels if I don't see enough clips and grab clips. But going through VODs is very hard. It doesn't have to be best things that happen. It could be a best play. It could be something hilarious that's happened, as you guys see in the videos. It could just be something random that happened that somebody thought to clip it, and it was all fine. But, like I said, we have 100+ members. I only do this by myself, so it's hard for me to make this video, try to go through VODs as well, go through people's channels and grab clips, and do everything else that we have to do with the Discord, plus my streams and my personal life as well. So
right,
that's why it's a lot to just do that. When you guys share the clips on the channel, it's just easy. I just grab it, download it, put it on the video. And I will say, highlight videos. So when you guys do highlight videos, you want to do clips. When you guys do a highlight video, even if it could be for a minute, 30 seconds, the thing is with highlight videos, I can't download them. I can only download clips. It's a different URL type link. So if you notice on your clips, it'll have some weird words like doghouse, monkey king, or something like that. But when you do a highlight, it'll have a set of numbers, like maybe 10 numbers. But those I cannot download it. I would have to record off the highlighted video. So you want to make sure they are as clips. It makes it easier for me. If it's a highlighted video, if I do see something, I'll take the time to record it, but that just takes more for me doing.
Yeah.
All right. On that, I think we're all good. We'll play episode 16 for you guys.
Whoop whoop.
No, Debbie, you rock.
And Vengeful, we love your clips.
Yes, we do.
No way. He used a revolver cat.
Woo! Look at that.
You come to Squash Dome.
Here comes the Squash Dome.
Thanks for the walls, lady. You're so kind.
He's just like, he's enjoying it. I wish you guys could hear the purr. I don't have the mic audio set to super low sensitivity. He's enjoying it. Oh, the chesty rubs. Oh, Jed, I love it. Oh. Fuck! Well, thank you very much. 6 feet, motherfucker. 6 feet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian bacon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's not terrible.
Yeah, fall back. They don't know we're here.
Oh, fuck.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Wait, mate.
Sorry. I won't let that happen again.
Yeah, you might be. You might be.
It's fucking retarded.
I did not know what was coming.
Not my girlfriend.
No, I haven't heard from. I saw him this morning. Mom said he stopped by this morning to take.
No, I mean like on CS:GO. Like you know, every game has different type of sniping, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Halo.
CS:GO sniping.
Like this guy right
CS:GO
here
sniping
sniping.
is quite hard.
Alright, you in, buddy.
Wait, you got up? Oh god. Okay,
Yeah.
coming up.
Oh, someone
got
clip that,
you.
please. Someone clip that. Someone clip, please clip it.
Come
Oh my
on,
God.
someone clip it. Who wants the clip? Okay,
Oh
I
my
might die
gosh.
to this
I
helicopter.
watched a guy get.
Caldwell, it was a Caldwell rival that stabbed her. Down. Oh my god, that was so good!
Yeah.
I got a double kill.
That is a big motherfucking bear.
Yeah. Why are you hitting her if it doesn't do anything? Madness, don't die!
I'm dead!
Oh! Oh! She hurts!
I'm in the
She fucking hurts!
I'll take care of it.
I thought you said arrows don't hurt her!
Back now, okay. I'm going in the hut. I don't give a shit. I'm getting in here. I'm grabbing everything I can.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I'm incapacitated.
That is our episode 16, guys.
Woo!
They're saying the bear hurts so bad. Yeah, so like I said, it doesn't have to be anything best thing you have done. It's just clips. It could be anything from, your best moments, anything as you saw, vengeful petting this kitty, Big Buster getting killed by a bear. It doesn't matter. If it's good to get clipped, it's good to be shared.
All right, well, that concludes us.
So who we gonna raid? Everybody stick around for a raid.
Get your networking on.
So, are we doing a random? Because I see somebody that's online that was a random for me in hashtag, and he's a really cool dude. He's playing Apex Legends at the moment. So let's go raid him if we're going to do a random. So the reason we do these randoms, and we won't do them all the time because we do like to give back to SSG. So we do raid a lot of SSG a lot. But the more we do randoms and you guys go with the raid, there's more networking opportunities. So that's why we do that.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so let's see if I can do it. Okay, so we'll use Big Bustas then.
Okay.
Because he's doing a charity stream. Moon Model 94.
Alright, let me just make sure that is his thing and he's live and nothing bad.
Yeah. Let me see before I submit this.
Okay, yep, he's on. He's good.
Alright. Well, you guys, we'll catch you next week on the podcast. We have some other things going on in SSG, but you guys can find out those as we go. Guys, have a good night.
Later, guys.
I don't have permission to perform that. Why don't I have permission to perform that?
They're calling that editor, I guess. I got it.
Okay. You got my back. Yeah, you guys are welcome. See you around the Discord, guys.
Peace, peace.
The weekend